growth is a non-transferrable responsibility. I'll start with defining growth, and this growth in terms of personal growth. So it can be defined as a process of developing new skills, behaviors, actions, attitudes, habits, and reactions to benefit certain aspects of your life. I'm not really going to break it down, in terms of the areas of your life you need to start improving on, but I'm basically talking about it in a general aspect. A lot of us need to take responsibilities for things that happen in our lives. We need to stop playing the blaming game. Let me give you an example now. I think I've said this in one video before. Creation cycle. It is first created in the mind, then brought to physical action. So what does that tell you? You are basically in charge of that process. You think about it, you imagine it in the mind, and then you bring it to physical action. But what happens when you are dependent on that person to imagine it for you, and then also that person to help you bring it to action? Hopefully some might have people that are really willing to do that, but some, or maybe most, don't. People they might be blaming or doing this for aren't really going to really help you out. You came to this world alone, and basically you have to do things, not saying alone, but you have to take responsibility of things that happen in your life. Take responsibility, first creating your mind, imagination, and then move it to physical action. So basically, stop playing the blaming game. Anything happens in your life, self-reflect on it. I'm not saying don't stay in negative town for too long. This happens, okay, reflect. Why did this happen? What can I do next time to prevent this from happening? Those are the kind of thoughts, questions I want you to be asking. Not who caused this? Is this person? This person caused this. This other person caused this. Don't do that, please. How or what did I do wrong? What can I do better next time? Self-reflect on it, and you see that the next time you're going to improve yourself on it if you actually, self-reflect and take action on it. And also, basically, that's you focusing on your circle of influence and not your circle of concern. Circle of concern, you have other people there, their thoughts, the results of your actions. That's your circle of concern, but you can't necessarily control that. What you have control over is your circle of influence. And if you're focusing on your circle of influence, you have to be taking responsibility for things. This person did this to me. How can I, or what can I do next time that such thing won't repeat itself? I learned from a book, focusing on your bees, not your haves. What can I be so that this won't happen again? Not what did I have that caused this? Who was with me that caused this? Avoid the blaming game. If you're able to come out of this blaming game, I would say one thing you should do is trying to set a daily victory for yourself. You have a goal, break those goals down, and try with daily goals. It could be just reading a book for an hour or 30 minutes a day consistently, or maybe doing something else. Maybe you want to learn maybe video editing, maybe actually learning, maybe watching a video on video editing every single day. Creating that private victory for you. That private victory then compounds and becomes great going forward. And also lastly, I would like to finish on Coach Michael Bott said this. There are a group of people that they come together and talk about the past. They complain, they whine. Next set of people come and talk about other people. The third set of people come and talk about ideas, okay, which is good. They call those people the big time people. And you have the bigger time people. They come together and talk about execution. Execution, not blaming, execution. My question for you today is, what group do you want to be among? You want to be among the group talking about the past, talking about other people? Talking about ideas is great, but also do you want to be in a group that's talking about execution?